Fritz, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. Very, very generous of you. It's really great to be here tonight. My whole family is here, sitting at the table here. They're the ones with, mostly cheering. I want to say hello to them. Thank you so much for honoring me. It's not that I am a competitive person, but this award is much heavier than my wife's Oscar. And this is a lot more fun than my bar mitzvah. I mean, for one thing, they didn't have a video of my good deeds. Did my professional career really have a theme? I never thought of it that way. But thinking about tonight, I wondered whether there was something that ties it all together. And is it religion? What gets my juices flowing, now I'm talking about in my professional life, is... Well, I thought that was a laugh. Anyway, what gets my juices flowing in my professional life is injustice. What makes me angry is when my clients are not treated fairly and with the respect that is due them as Americans and as human beings. Now, I am not a religious person, and I have not thought of these impulses as religious. But a couple of years ago, I was meeting with some of my clients at the Al-Falah Center, and the meeting was over, and Omar Mohammadi, who you saw on that video, and thank you, Omar, for those very kind remarks. Omar asked me, why are you representing us? Why are you doing this? And what popped out of my mouth was, because I am Jewish. And that surprised me, because I've always been conflicted about religion, even though religious art and religious music and religious leaders have inspired me. Giotto and Bach and Martin Luther King and Abraham Joshua Heschel. And no matter how many times I read John Donne's Meditation on Death, a chill runs down my spine. All mankind is of one author and one volume, and no man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. Any man's death diminishes me, because I am involved in mankind. But the reason I am conflicted is that religion has so often been a source of hatred and of violence. The Inquisition, the expulsion of the Jews from Spain, the invasion of Islamic lands during the Crusades, the silence of religious leaders in the face of the Holocaust. Now, the Interfaith Center and visionaries like Jim Morton stand against this hatred. And I think about my grandfather, too. He was an observant, Orthodox Jew who, after almost 30 years in this country, still spoke Yiddish at home. He took me to a shul. He taught me the Hebrew alphabet, pointing the letters out in the Jewish newspapers. He listened to the Brooklyn Dodgers on the radio, and I listened with him. I was 7 or 8, and I dreamed of playing for the Dodgers. But why was he listening to the Dodgers? He didn't know anything about baseball, and he didn't care about baseball. But he cared about Jackie Robinson. He was rooting for Jackie Robinson. My grandfather was my first religious teacher. So during my career, I have worked with and learned from many wonderful colleagues and mentors, Jack Greenberg and Connie Motley at the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, Bob Morgenthau, Ed Koch, Fritz Schwartz, who, as you heard, was my predecessor as Corporation Counsel. But I would like to thank especially my colleagues at Arnold Porter, who for the last 24 years have supported me in everything that I have tried to do. So thank you all, and thank you very much.